Can we do the who would win so I can get out of here?
Yeah, sorry. Let's do who win of the week. Do you want me to tee it up? I'll tee it up.
If you think you got the juice, go ahead.
This
Then
week's
squeeze it.
who would win of the week is Ted, the stuffed bear from Ted, versus Woody, the partially stuffed, partially plastic cowboy from Toy Story. We debated on if this one was worth it or not. I've since decided that it's very much so worth it.
Okay,
and I'll tell you
great.
why. Woody is like, this is an angel versus devil type scenario. Woody is like the good in the world. What?
You have to rewatch Toy Story.
Woody's a bad
Go
guy?
on. Go on with your point, but you have to rewatch Toy
Woody's a
Story.
bad guy?
Yes. He mellows out really hard a little bit in the second and definitely in the third.
Well, I know he's jealous in the first one,
In the first one,
but he's the organizer of all the toys, and I feel like he does care about Andy.
yeah, but kind of selfishly.
Yeah, I guess I can see your point there, but
He pushes Buzz out the
yeah, he pushed him out the van.
he tries to
Yeah, but
kill
Buzz
Buzz,
was
basically.
But that's different though.
all of a sudden, strange things are happening to me. He's got a bunch of strange things happening to him, and then he tries to kill Buzz, basically. And he's
I know, but
screaming.
that's
There's a
because
part where
Buzz-
they're at the
But
gas
that's
station.
because he does that. Again, it is selfishly, but he does that because he thinks it's not in Andy's best interest. 'Cause
No,
he
that's
thinks
not true.
Yeah, because he thinks he's in Andy's best interest.
He wants to be in Andy's best
And I
interest.
get that's what
he
the
just wants to
selfish
be.
point-
He wants to be. He wants to
Wants to be
keep
the
his
number one
position
toy.
as leader of the toys.
Number one toy.
Yes.
Yeah. But then obviously him
Basically,
and Buzz
that
work.
point's got nothing
But
to
then
do with
then
with
him and
Andy.
Buzz work together by the end of that movie to make Andy a
Very
happy
true.
child.
Very true.
So again, he is the light. He's after the first half of the first movie, I guess. He's the light that leads the toys to success in terms of making Andy happy. Ted is funny, but Ted is not a good person by any means.
No, certainly not.
So to me, Ted is exactly the type of toy that Andy would be, or that Woody would be trying to protect Andy against.
Right. Ted's kind of like a rated R Lotso
Mm-hmm.
from the third one.
Mm-hmm.
And no disrespect to Ted, look, I mean, if you look at this fight at a purely surface level, you have a rated R character versus a PG character, right? Ted, Ted not only interacts with humans,
Yeah. Continue.
does drugs, fights, swears, and I forgot my point because my brain's
no,
foggy.
you were going R versus PG.
Yeah, but I was gonna make a really good point
Well,
after that
My
about
thing-
how that's just if you look at it on the surface, but if you actually go deep into it, Woody has such an edge to him. Again, reference Toy Story 1. He's going crazy. He's screaming. He's nuts. He does have an edge to him.
see, I disagree.
But you're wrong. You can disagree all you want.
how,
It's
am,
like this-
how am I
'cause
wrong?
Woody has
How
the
am I
edge.
wrong?
Woody's going crazy.
No,
You are a toy.
Yes, I know he acts like that, but at the end of the day, he's still a sheriff. Like, he still abides by the law. He's going
And
to
you
try to
think
do
every
things.
sheriff abides by the law?
No, but
Brother.
but Woody does. He's going to try to do things the right way.
That's not true, man. That is not. Woody
In a
Woody
fight,
Woody gonna
dude,
cheat? Woody gonna
Ted-
cheat?
I disagree. I don't
Woody
think
gonna
Woody
cheat?
would cheat.
Woody gonna cheat?
I don't think Woody would cheat, and I think that's why Ted has such an upper hand in this fight, because I don't think Ted gives a fuck.
Ted,
And
you're
I
right
think
about
Woody
that.
does. I think Woody does. I think deep down, Woody cares. Woody, even if he has times where he becomes a snap show, deep down he wants to be the figure that Andy looks up to in his adult life.
What's a snap show?
Like you'll go off the rails.
Oh,
sometimes.
got it.
In your-
Like he snaps. Yeah,
Yeah.
Woody'll definitely snap. Let me draw your attention to this incident. Sid,
Bad guy.
baddest of the bad. He's blowing up toys. He's fucking with them.
Magnifying glasses.
Magnifying glasses.
Barbie dolls.
Cutting the heads off. Duct taping different heads onto them. Just going blowing up Combat Carl. At the end of Toy Story 1, they decided enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking down Sid. Woody's big plan for that is not just a full frontal assault. It's a psychological thing. if you recall,
He gets the toys on his side.
well, he gets the toys, but if you recall, the very end, the very final confrontation with Sid. Sid's about to light Woody up. He's about to fillet him on a Weber barbecue. And Woody starts talking all creepy from his voice box, like, oh, God, what does he say? Where after you said, where's that? And then Sid picks him up, and he's like, oh, and then Woody, animates himself, and he turns his head all the way around. It's a psychological. Sid is scarred for life. He literally cannot achieve anything higher than the level of Garbage Man.
But that's not going to work on Ted. That's not being ruthless.
Ted's afraid of thunder until he's 30 plus years old.
That's not being ruthless. That's a smart strategy against Sid.
It's
Don't get me
spooky.
wrong. But that's not being ruthless.
It is ruthless. It's psychological.
No, because if Ted, dude, Ted's biting kneecaps. Ted's biting. Ted will go below belt if he has to. He does not
So will
care.
Woody.
That
I
don't agree
guarantee
with.
it. Yes, he will.
No,
I'm telling you. Toy Story 1, Woody, absolutely.
no, I just don't think so. Woody's not that kind of guy.
Who? I'm just going to say this. You make a lot of great arguments in this fight, Matthew. But I just want to say, at the end of the day, who do you think knows Woody better? You or me? That's
Here's
all I'm
what
saying.
I'm trying to say to you is I think that you've put Woody on a different pedestal than what he should be put on. I think you're putting him on the level of like this ruthless, willing to do whatever it takes type toy. And I'm telling you, maybe for like in the crazy situations or the Andy things, whatever, maybe he's gone to, different extents, but that's not who he would be in a situation where he was up against Ted.
See, in a battle, who you are, it changes. And when Woody's position is threatened, he fucking takes matters in his own. Takes matters into his own hand.
Well, the times they are changing. I disagree. I'm taking
He's
Ted.
a rootinest, tootinest cowboy in the
Ted.
wild, wild west.
I'm easily taking Ted.
And I'm taking Woody, baby. And people are going to vote for Ted, and those people are going to be wrong.
They're right. Vote on that on Instagram on
Just
Friday.
because
Who
Ted
would win
says
of
the F
week.
word.
Vote on Friday on Instagram. Who would win the week? Ted from Ted versus Woody from Toy Story.